time for What Are the Odds? Presented for the people by Caesars Sportsbook. Your app is ready, Emperor.
All right, CeeLo is back with me to talk some NFL futures. And CeeLo, looking ahead to next season, the Jets and Giants are both plus 3,500 to win the Super Bowl. Which team do you think is closer to getting that done?
Well, we've talked a lot about how we feel the Jets have more talent than the Giants do, and I think we saw that play out at times during the regular season that just came to a close. But until I know who the Jet quarterback is going to be in Week 1, it's hard for me to go with them, right? And I understand the names, whether it be Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, some of the lesser names. You feel like they're going to get a veteran in here. Woody Johnson has basically said that out loud at this point. But until I know who that guy is and get a feel for whether I like that particular player and think he's a good fit, I have to go with the Giants. And because I'm making the assumption Daniel Jones is going to be here, as Connor just laid out for you, it kind of becomes about how he's going to be here, right? Franchise tag or long-term contract. Either way, I think he's the quarterback next season. We saw what Brian Daboll was able to do with somewhat of a limited roster as far as talent goes. A lot of the injuries they had at the receiver position, the lack of cap space that they had, some of the guys they had to part ways with because of that during this past season. So you get the feeling that with a full offseason here with Joe Shane and Brian Daboll, some more cap space to work with, they're going to be able to make some upgrades talent-wise. And I think that lines up for the Giants to be the better option on paper as it stands right now.
Okay, so we know for the Jets it's all about adding a quarterback, just like you mentioned. As for the Giants, is there a move that they can make to improve their odds?
Yeah, I think it's got to be adding a big-time wide receiver. And Connor just hit on some of the potential issues with the Daniel Jones contract, potentially prohibiting them from doing that. So if it's someone that they can't afford in the short term, whether it be via trade or free agency, then you're talking about going into the draft, which can be done. We just saw Garrett Wilson have a major rookie season for the Jets. Sometimes it takes the rookies a few weeks to get off the ground, but when you can bring in a proven guy like we just saw the Eagles do with A.J. Brown, you saw the difference that made for their offense, for Jalen Hurts, the quarterback. Yes, they have Devontae Smith as well, Dallas Goedert, who's a talented tight end as a pass catcher. But I think for the Giants, finding that household name and that real dependable wide receiver target could do leaps and bounds for this offense.
Yeah, for sure. After what they did this past season, exceeding all of our expectations, it definitely seems like they're trending in the right direction.